just like that, we're done. The dragons are gone and on their way to the pet store. And me and my beautiful assistant are on our way back to the house. Okay, just got back in the house from dropping off the dragons. Oh, man. Went to go cash the check. Had problems at the bank, so I had to deposit the check in my account. It just took me a long time. Long story short, I'm back now. It's 5 o'clock. And I got about an hour before the lights cut off, so I'm probably just gonna override the lights today and go ahead and get into cleaning the rest of the tanks. I don't like cleaning one set of tanks and not cleaning the other if I have time to clean them both. You know, if it was a lot more tanks in here, then I would break it down into multiple days for multiple sets of tanks, etc. But yeah, gonna go ahead and dive in now and just start cleaning the rest of the tanks that I didn't get to clean before I left. But yeah, so trying to find the energy to get back into it. I'm not gonna lie, that trip really drained me. The day has really drained me. It's been a draining day.
It's been a draining pandemic.
But thankful to be healthy and alive and have an opportunity to go ahead and make something happen. So that's what I'm gonna do, make something happen. I'll let you guys tune in, but I'm not gonna do much talking. I'm just gonna get to cleaning, and like I said, I'll get back with you. translucent leatherback wood blip. Look at that blue belly. Belly on that thing, blue. Oh yeah. Hypotrans VS for visual stripe mill from my green project. And I said I was thinking about letting this guy go. But I don't know, man. It's tough. Look at him. He just looks like, whew. All black eyes, blue belly. This guy's the truth. And then that Hypotrans wood blitz, normal scale. Okay, so now that we got rid of those babies, we have tank space. Okay, now we're still gonna build a hatchling rack because I plan on purchasing more babies, doing this process over again. I also want to grow these guys up a lot more before I make them available. Well, I'm not gonna say before I make them available, but I plan to sell them slowly. Okay. So that being said, what I'm going to do now is break them into 2 groups, okay? And the reason you want to do this is, one, because this will lessen the possibility of nips, lessen your risk of getting any nips, but also by separating them into smaller groups, it'll allow the smaller dragons in this group to be put together and now thrive and grow at the same rate, as opposed to them being in a tank with 2 or 3 or 4 dragons that are a lot bigger than everyone else. We're now worried about them being nipped by those dragons, and we're also worried about those dragons bullying those smaller dragons and keeping them from eating, okay? And that's what will happen when you cohab, especially when you cohab a lot of dragons at one time in a tank, okay? So now we're going to put them into 2 groups. One group of 6 and another group of 6. So as you know, I gave Tom earlier an extra dragon, and one of the reasons was because, of course, I wanted to say thank you for continuing to do business with me, basically since the beginning of my career. But also because I had 13 of these babies, okay? But now I have 12, which makes it an evenly divisible number, all right? So it's gonna be easier to put this group together. That one baby that I got rid of was way bigger than everybody else, okay? So yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and get these guys divided. All right, my scale should be in next week, at which point I'll go ahead, get everybody numbers, we'll get everybody sexed, and we'll get everybody weighed, and we'll record all of that, not only on video, but on paper, so that way we can start keeping track of everyone's growth and development, and that can be something that I send out when I do sell these dragons, okay? So these dragons I am intending to grow up and resell on the site. One of the reasons I got rid of all those dragons, initially I was intending for there to be a Repticon in December. However, that was canceled. So one of the reasons I got all these dragons was the Repticon, but I got rid of those dragons that I just got rid of because I seen that I was going to quickly run out of space, even with putting a hatchling rack up. And my site's not quite ready to sell dragons, and I'm not quite ready to sell dragons and ship dragons just yet. So, yeah, with these babies I have a little more time, and it'll just allow me to have more space and grow them up the right way. Tom's been doing this for over 20 years, so I know those babies are in good hands. And with it being the holiday season, his pet store is going to sell those quick. They'll find good homes in no time. So yeah, now let's go ahead and start divvying these guys up. I think the easiest thing to do is going to be either to find the smallest dragon or to find the biggest. Okay, and right now I'm looking at this one, and it already looks bigger than just about everybody else. So I'm gonna put him over here. Okay, 1. And I see this guy right here, but he doesn't look that much bigger than everybody else. But I see this one up here. See this one? That's a big one. Okay, so we're gonna put 1, 2 down here. Okay, I see you. No, I see you. 3. Okay, who else we got over here? We just need 3 more. Who are we going to take? I'm thinking you 2. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah. And seeing that these are all so close in size, I want to put 7 and 5 instead of 6 and 6. Because these are so close in size, I don't see anybody else fitting into, oh, wait, never mind. This one fits in perfect. Okay, never mind. 6 and 6. It worked out. So that's 6 and that's 6. Okay, so once the scale comes in, like I said, we're gonna get everybody weighed up and we're gonna get everybody a number. Okay, now if you see I had one chomp mark, and that's why I was ready to separate these guys and get everybody into a group, but luckily it was just a chomp mark. This is shed, it's coming off. So with the shed, the tail should start looking better. Once that shed comes off, those 2 little marks should probably come off with it, if not the next shed. Okay, but now with them being separated, a lot less likely to have any issues. But these are some of the dangers of cohabbing: nips, also stunted growth from bullying. Bearded dragons will form a hierarchy. Okay. So all that on top of each other, oh, they look so cute, they're cuddling their buddies. No. What they're doing is establishing dominance and position within their colony. Okay. The pecking order, as you might say. But anyway, let me get these guys in the tank. Okay, so that's the 18. And since they're the 18, we're gonna keep a close eye on them because they're obviously voracious eaters. We wanna make sure that they don't eat on each other. That one's really nice. I like the pattern on that one a lot. And this one has a lot of color. But they're looking good. There they are. So they'll take some time to get situated, I'm sure, warmed up, etc. But they're in their new tank. And now they should start growing a lot faster. And I should start seeing more of their personality now that they're separated a little bit. Okay. The reality of it is bearded dragons thrive alone, as most reptiles do, okay? But there are certain situations that are beneficial when it comes to cohabbing as well. Like I said, I'm gonna do another video on, I'm gonna do a video on cohabbing, specifically on cohabbing. We'll talk about some of the pros and cons. And yeah, but there we go. I ain't gonna even crazy out here.
Jimmy! Say hi!